Hey guys, it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another apartment renovation. This is a special one, or a more exciting one in my opinion, because today we're going to be playing with the new update that came out, the new refresh for the Sims 4 Spa Day game pack. So I really wanted to make something inspired by the various aspirations and things you can do in Spa Day. And I thought a cute little apartment would be fun, but I'm probably going to build a spa as well tonight on Twitch. If you'd like to join us over on twitch.tv/Gryphi, that could be a lot of fun. But for right now, I just wanted to make an apartment that had a whole space that is really for like yoga and meditation and more like Zen mindset. So that was the whole idea behind this apartment. And I did start working on this before the update came out. So you'll very clearly see when I got access to the new items and started placing those around. But this is going to be a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment in the world of San Myshuno. This is in the Spice District, and we are building in the apartment that normally belongs to Penny Pizzazz, which is 1310 21 Chic Street. I think that's what it says in the top right or top left-hand corner of the screen. It's a little bit blurry when I am recording these voiceovers, so you can see the lot name in the top left corner, and it's always in the description down below as well to make that easier. Anyway, we are working on the kitchen area right now. It's a little bit of a like smaller nook kitchen. I really like how it came out though. Right now I have these Jungle Adventure cabinets and countertops, which I think I like a little bit better than what I ended up going with, but I was really trying to heavily use a lot of Spa Day in this build to kind of show it off, working with the new items that we got and just have a little bit of fun with the idea behind this. I don't actually use these Spa Day cabinets and cabinetry or cabinets and countertops very often, so I thought it would be kind of fun to use them here. So that is what is in the kitchen space. I also combined a couple of little end tables and made that into a makeshift island, which I thought was really cute. And as you can see in the living space here, I was very indecisive about what sort of couch I wanted to put in here. Right now, we're sticking with Dream Home Decorator for a while, but later on I will be swapping them out to have two of the love seats that actually came with Tiny Living. I think that works a little bit better. And this room here that has the corner windows is actually going to be like the meditation yoga room, which I thought would be perfect. I was thinking about doing this concept, and I immediately wanted to have this apartment specifically for that little corner of the two windows that are viewing different sides. So that is what the idea was. Anyway, in the living room here, I did try to put these cabinets below the TV, but I thought it was a little bit too busy in here, and also it was too matchy-matchy. I definitely struggled with that a lot in this apartment. I wanted it to be very matchy, but I didn't want it to be too matchy, if that makes sense. And I also wanted, for the most part, this to be a very neutral, calming space, but I also wanted to inject a little bit of color so it wasn't too bland and neutral. So I experimented with that. At one point, it was a little bit too colorful for my taste, and I dialed it back a little bit. You'll see that a little bit later on, and I think the combo I went with worked out pretty nicely. It has like a couple of deep oranges, and I'm definitely getting some colors with these paintings from Dream Home Decorator. Actually, I think I got the location of this apartment wrong. I think this is 1312 21 Chic Street, but you guys would have already seen that before now, so I guess it's kind of pointless in me mentioning it. But anyway, as the living room here is coming together, I just wanted to ask what you guys are thinking of the Spa Day refresh. Have you updated your game yet? Did you already have Spa Day? Does this entice you to purchase Spa Day if you didn't already have it? I'm just very curious about all of that, honestly. We're getting nails in the game. You can like host like areas, or you could set up shop basically anywhere to perform massages or do nails, and I just think it's really cool. Plus like the new aspirations, a bunch of new items. I think it's a really cool refresh, and I'm curious what you all think about it. I think it came out pretty quickly from when they announced it till now, so that's pretty exciting, and I hope we get more of these in the future because I think this was a really, really cool update to this particular pack. Anyway, I am deleting some walls and messing around over here because I was having trouble getting decent lighting in this room over here. For some reason, it's just so much darker in there. So there ends up being, I think, 6 lights in that room for whatever reason. I was like deleting walls to see if there was a light in the wall or if I could mess around with that at all, but here are those love seats I had mentioned earlier from Tiny Living, and now I have the update. So I am grabbing the new mini fridge we got. I believe you could use the mini fridge in the kitchen if I wanted to, and I think you would probably be able to, if you had spa day, use any fridge to do masks, but I'm not entirely sure. So I placed it in there because I thought it would be cute. It's not uncommon to have a like skincare fridge or something like that anyway, so I wanted to put that in that room, and one of the new yoga mats as well. And then one of the things I didn't realize we were getting is in Spa Day originally, there's this shelf that has like supplements and stuff on it. They gave us the shelf without anything on it, and it has plenty of slots, and that just made me very happy. So I end up actually swapping that out in this room. I didn't know we were getting that, so I was originally planning to have the shelf from Island Living in here to put like some cute stuff on and like some nail things and like some spa things and towels and all of that. But I end up using the one that came with Spa Day instead. That was a very welcome addition, in my opinion. There's some new nail clutter. There is a new meditation stool that looks like a little poof. I actually put it in this apartment 3 times. 2 of them I think are more decorative, and the other one of them is more like for function. So there's one in the main living space, one in the bedroom, and then one in this like yoga meditation room. I think that worked out nicely. Also, there's new swatches on the base game towels and the nail polishes and the bathrobes. So that was very exciting as well. So playing around with all of the clutter here on this shelf, I think this is such a cool thing for them to have added. I was happy about that. And then I should be getting the base game towels now. I wasn't sure what color I wanted to use. I was looking through all of the new colors because there's so many. I've always wished this had more colors, and same thing with the bathrobes. So having them now is so exciting. And then the towel that hangs on the wall also got some recolors. I didn't end up keeping it in this room. I put it in the bathroom, but at first I was like, oh, let me go look at the colors. So I placed it down in here, and we're just getting a mirror over here and a painting on the wall. And then I think one more meditation stool in there. Yeah, I'm duplicating that and putting it into this space because I thought it looked cute. But we're moving on into the dining area right now, which is right across from the kitchen. This is a pretty small apartment, and I thought about using this table from Dream Home Decorator. I actually tried a few different ones and ended up using this one from Snowy Escape in the end. And at first I used the chairs that go with it that match the set, but I swapped them out a little bit later for a base game chair instead that I thought looked a little bit better because I was just having fun messing around with the items. And I actually put a collection of plants on the table. I don't typically do that. I tend to just do like one, but I thought that that looked nice. And then I used this wall decoration to kind of anchor the dining space. Be like, this is where the dining room is because it's all kind of open concept in one area. So I thought that that would look nice. And I end up using that 2 more places in this apartment, once as like a backsplash behind the sink in the kitchen, and then just as a decorative piece in the bedroom. I really like that wall piece from Snowy Escape. I think it just adds a lot of interest to a space. And then what did I add over here? I remember looking for something, but I don't... Oh, I didn't add anything over there. That's when I was like, ooh, what if we add this table and add some color in here? And then I start making everything a little bit too colorful. You will see that. Yeah, I like these colors, but I didn't think they quite worked for this space. So I end up turning the couches back to the colors I had them originally in a little while, but I do keep the table orange, just not that swatch of orange. I think it looks better being more of a burnt orange, and it brings a little bit of color into the space. I was very, very happy with that decision. So even though temporarily it's a little bit too colorful in my opinion, we get there in the end. And then I'm just getting some cutting boards in the kitchen, and I also end up getting some really sharp knives as well right over the stove. I don't actually typically use the really sharp knives that I will be grabbing here shortly. I think they came with Dine Out maybe, or Cool Kitchen. I don't know which one. But I don't typically grab them because the idea of having that just scares me. And I know that's a normal thing. People have magnetic racks that they put like the knives on, but I'm like, it's gonna fall and chop off my fingers. So I don't use that item very often. But anyway, I did tone down the living space, and then we're moving on into the bathroom. The tile I'm using on the floor is from Spa Day. I wasn't even trying to do that for this particular room, and I was like, oh, this works pretty nicely in here. And then other than that, it's a really basic bathroom. I feel like it's the same orientation of every bathroom I make in The Sims. This is just the most familiar to me and what every bathroom I've ever had has looked like. They all seem to have the same orientation. If you live in a small apartment, they look like this. And I was building a small apartment, so I made it look like this. I thought that worked nicely, but here I am going through all of the new swatches of the towels and the bathrobes. Oh, I love them so much. I'm so happy we're going to be able to have more variety there because I've always wanted like a pink one. I don't personally think I would ever want a pink one, but like my Sims sometimes do. And I was like, okay, do you want white, gray, beige, or blue or black? Those are your options. But now there's so many more, which is really exciting. I like having the ability to like express your Sim style a little bit more. Anyway, we are into the bedroom now, the only bedroom in this apartment. And I'm using a bed from Dream Home Decorators, some side tables from Snowyscape, and I will be adding like a decoration behind the bed to make a taller headboard. I'm trying to think which pack this one is from. Is that one from Die Now or Spa Day? I feel like it's one of those. I can't really see the icon very well and I don't remember, but I thought that looked really nice in here. It added a little bit more interest and it kind of matched the vibe I was going for in the rest of this apartment. And I'll be getting some clutter to put on the bedside tables and just kind of filling up the rest of this room, trying to make it look really cozy, a little bit lived in, but not messy whatsoever. I wanted this to be a very peaceful apartment, and I didn't want this room to be too busy because ultimately you want to feel really calm in your bedroom as it's like a cozy place to sleep. So I was going for that. And once again, this is another really lightly colored apartment, which has been a lot of fun, but I do want to do a darker one sometime soon. So if you guys have any suggestions for some styles or color schemes you'd like to see, do let me know. And yeah, I have this beautiful dresser that came with Snowyscape over here. I thought about having the Jungle Adventure mirror, but I don't keep that in the end. It just didn't feel right. I got a regular like plain mirror, a little plant over here, and then on the other side I'm going to be using those little decals, or not decals, they're wall decorations that I had mentioned before, as well as some paintings, and we'll be getting a little chair in the corner, and then that's it for this apartment. Let me know what you think of it, and all the download information is in the description down below. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell to be notified when I upload. Thanks for watching. Bye everybody.